Hey guys, it's Kavitha and Stan with the Sports Convo, live here tonight at Clinton Hall in downtown Manhattan. What a wonderful atmosphere it is here to watch the first playoff game of this weekend. And how exciting is it to be in the NFL playoff season? It's been a crazy few months, crazier than we had anticipated. And if you remember, we had given you a first-class ticket into our NFL Sports Psyche with our 2019 season predictions. And we have to say, it was a bumpy ride.
Yep, but we did get some right. The Kansas City Chiefs came out at the top of their division, as we thought they would, and so did the Eagles, although they had an ugly end to their season. We also had the Saints and the Vikings at the top of their respective divisions, but didn't think the Vikings would crush the Saints' hopes of a Super Bowl this year.
Some of the biggest surprises for us were the Ravens. What's up, Lamar Jackson? He carried the team to the playoffs, and boy, have they been a fun team to watch. And the 49ers defense has kept them in contention into the playoffs. Where we really got it wrong was with the Titans. I, of course, always have faith, but our official prediction had them at the very, very bottom. What? We won't be making that mistake again. So it's been a wild ride so far, and it just promises to get wilder. So strap in and get ready for what's to come. Now we have a special treat for you. It's time for a new segment where we're throwing out hot topics as if we're going through the gauntlet. So after Brady lost to the Titans in the last game, everyone's wondering what this old man will do next. My honest thought is, who cares? But seems many do, so here we go.
Yeah, will he stay or will he go? He's got a few options, but seeing him in that Colts jersey makes me sick.
Yeah.
If he's on the team, I won't root for the Colts at all next season. It's not good for anyone's brand, not good for the Colts, the Pats, or TB12s.
I couldn't agree more, even if I tried. Isn't it true that Belichick was already ready to give this guy the boot and make Jimmy Garoppolo the starting QB until Kraft stepped in?
Yep, and he even took a discount in order to stay, but now he wants more. But little does he want to let on that if he didn't take the discount, Belichick would have replaced him. Belichick can replace anyone and still win. He's proven that, and Brady knows it.
Yep, that's my argument against the Pats all along. Brady is not the GOAT. He's just part of a great system. Anywhere else, he busts. So where can he go where he can try to prove he's truly not just a bust?
Well, I think he has two solid options. The Chargers, because they are parting ways with Phillip Rivers, and they love to create buzz as they're moving into a new stadium in LA. It's a Ram city right now.
Interesting, and then he'd make it more convenient for his wife to bring home the real bacon, as she has been doing all along.
I don't think anyone in the Brady Bunchen household consumes bacon. They probably eat that turkey bacon garbage.
Oh.
A second option would be him staying with the Pats. After Brady is done shopping around, Robert Kraft can match the best offer he gets and give him the weapons that he needs to compete for another Super Bowl championship.
But don't you think that Pats already gave Brady a huge chance this year? And he failed epically. The team was only in playoff contention because of the defense, let's be honest. But I still say, who cares where he goes? But we'll keep an eye out on it for those who do care.
Calm down, girl. It's gonna be okay. I think this is a good time to move on.
Yeah, so all the buzz in baseball right now is the videotaping scandal surrounding the Astros. The punishment they will be dealt will be announced in the next few weeks, and the promise that it will be long and hard.
That's what she said. Also, she was being videotaped by the Astros, which is awkward.
What's awkward is that joke.
Did you know that back in 2017, all MLB teams were warned about the misuse of technology? So the punishment that's levied against the Astros management and coaching staff should be harsh and should be a deterrent to prevent other infractions. Alex Cora, who was a coach on the Astros staff, is now a manager of the Red Sox and should be punished as well.
Carlos Beltran, who will not be punished because he's a player and not a coach on the Astros, but a manager of the Mets. That's your team, Stan. What do you think about that?
I think he must have been wanting to implement this in New York. Damn it, we could have had a World Series because of that technology. It's all about the titles. It's not like in college.
Speaking of college, guess who's not going to college next year? Tua Tagovailoa. He has officially declared he's going to the 2020 NFL Draft, and this is great news for the Dolphins.
The Dolphins? Why would you pick them?
Well, speculation has it that in the draft, Tua is going to all but the tanking Dolphins. But it all depends on the health of Tua. He had a hip injury late in the season, but hopes to be back practicing very soon. If he's able to swing it, he just may be swinging off the palm trees in sunny Miami.
Now that's a joke that's awkward for many reasons.
I think you should look up the definition of awkward. And awkward is what it must feel for any NBA team that's not in LA this year. The Lakers and the Clippers are still looking like the ones to beat for a chance at the championship.
Exactly. The biggest issue for LA and the Lakers is how serious Anthony Davis' injury is, how long he'll be out. AD has already rejected a max offer from the Lakers and will most likely leave after this season. So they better win that chip this year, or LeBron James may lose his window for another title. He may have to pass the crown of the king in LA to Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, with names like those, no wonder LA has all the teams to beat. But there are some other teams that could give these guys a run for their money.
Absolutely. If you saw our quick NBA season preview, you saw that we mentioned the Denver Nuggets being a team to watch, especially with a healthy Michael Porter Jr. And they have, as well as he has, not disappointed. And how about those Boston Celtics? It's amazing what a difference in the swapping point guards makes over there. Kemba Walker has been a great addition, and the Celtics are playing great along with a healthy Gordon Hayward and Jason Tatum stepping up.
Well, sounds like there are still some exciting NBA matchups to come before the playoffs. And guess what's happening now? The All-Star Game voting.
Yup, and Taco Fall is 6th in fan voting, so we must respect the voice of the people. The people want taco, and not just on Tuesdays. We saw what happened when we didn't pay attention to the popular vote in the last presidential election. There's no electoral college here. Respect the voice of the people.
How we all know too well, Stan. Is your head spinning?
No, why?
Well, it's time to take a ride on the NFL Coaching Carousel. And keeping track of who's going where is making my head spin for sure. But that's what we're here for, keeping it straight for our viewers, so you can avoid any related headaches.
Exactly. And we can start right here in New York. There's a new judge in town. The New York Giants hired Joe Judge from the Patriots. Now, the only thing with the Patriots coaching staff is the Belichick tree coaches have not fared well in the league. So the jury is still out on this one.
Yeah, I see what you did there. So do you think that they screwed up not getting Matt Rule?
Yes, Matt Rule was a great hire by Carolina, who showed the willingness and showed the money from their owner to go the extra mile to get their man. He has built up 2 college programs and is widely regarded as being able to do the same in the NFL.
So since Carolina got a new coach, we got to talk about where their former coach, Ron Rivera, goes.
Oh yeah, getting him was a solid move by the Redskins, which is a weird phrase when I say it out loud. But the meddling ways of spoiled brat and owner Daniel Snyder would undoubtedly get in the way and screw things up. It's the way of the Redskins. That's another thing they stole from the Native Americans.
Tell us how you really feel, Stan. So isn't the coaching position at Cleveland wide open after Kitchens was let go after his first year?
Yes, and it seems the perfect marriage for Josh McDaniels to head there with Baker Mayfield and OBJ. Let the circus get crazier. I have no doubt they will screw this up. It's the Cleveland Browns, of course.
Of course, because so many of us thought that it was going to be the Browns in the running for the Super Bowl title this year. And how wrong were we? So we all deserve second chances. Who is your pick for the winning the Super Bowl this year, Stan?
My pick to win it all is still the Chiefs. They were one offsides play from going to the Super Bowl and probably winning it all last season. They are loaded on offense, starting with the reigning MVP Patrick Mahomes, and very underrated on defense. With the addition of T-Sizzle, Terrell Suggs, they are that much more dangerous on defense and chasing down opposing quarterbacks. So I'm sticking with them to win it, and they're going to bring Andy Reid his first Super Bowl title.
Solid pick, and after meeting Mahomes last year, I really want them to win. But this year hasn't been so good to patty cakes. So I really want to believe in my pick is the Titans, but I also don't want to jinx it. So I'm going to say the 49ers. I have them moving forward this week, and their defense is creating a lot of pressure. Nick Bosa has been phenomenal, and Jimmy G is getting his groove back, and those running backs. So hopefully this is all a recipe for a Super Bowl success. That's all for now, folks. Thanks for tuning in to The Gauntlet, and we'll keep firing off hot topics for you. If you have any suggestions, please leave them in our comments below. And get your sports on.